Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I had been hiking in Utah with a bunch of friends. We'd had an amazing time. Utah is a really beautiful place, and it's one of the best places for hiking when I could. We had gone into town to buy a few things that we decided that we needed and wanted. And I was in line checking out at the register, and a woman came running in the store. She ran up to where I was checking out to the register where I was and said, "My bag of medicine is missing." She turned to me and pointed and she said, "And you took it." Was my reaction. I knew I hadn't taken anything belonging to her. In fact, I hadn't even touched the bags. Somebody was bagging up the things. I think the cash register, the cashier at the register was bagging up things as I was purchasing them. And so this woman said that I had stolen her medicine. And she just kind of really was losing it. And so it didn't have anything to do with me. So she said, "You took it." Now, the fact that I didn't recognize this woman as someone who had been in line before me was not the point. We were in Utah, and she should have known that she was not in line in front of me because there weren't a lot of me's in this town. And she went on in her rage. And the cashier was like, "Well, ma'am, are you sure you left it?" And, she's trying to delicately deal with it. And then she looks at me and says, "Do you mind if I check your bags?" And I said, "What bags? The bags you just bagged up? The bag, the bags you just bagged up?" And she said, "No, your bag." And I think she must have meant the bag that I had on me. And I said, "I don't mind, but you're not checking it. I don't even recognize this woman. She wasn't in line in front of me. Have you lost all of your senses?" So then someone yelled to the woman, "It's over here," 2 registers down where she had actually checked out. This poor woman, and I call her poor, um, because the Gnostics say if you don't know yourself, when you know yourself, you will be fully known. And if you don't know yourself, you will be in poverty. You will always be in poverty, for you are the poverty. And so I call her poor. She didn't know herself. And she tried to know me, even though she didn't know herself. This poor woman was so fixated on the narrative in her mind that these black people steal, that it didn't occur to her that she wasn't in front of me when she checked out. It didn't occur to her that maybe there was another register that she could have been at. The narrative in her mind was that those people steal because she hadn't seen many of them, and here they were. And on that day, her bag of medicine was missing. I took it. And the cashier, who knew she hadn't seen this woman, knew she hadn't checked out some medicine, knew she hadn't helped her, went along with it. How easy it is for us to go along with a bad narrative when we like the person who's telling the bad story. Not even like, we side with. My friends were like, "You were so calm. How are you so calm?" And I said, "I know the truth. I don't steal. And if I did, it wouldn't be her medicine." people, I just ask us all, when these opportunities come up, because they do, for us to classify a story into something that is not true, just check your own stories, your own narratives, your own way of seeing it. You have an opportunity to check it, to do some inner work, to work on you before you run into a store and run into me on a not so good day. I love you. I do. I love you. I love you. I love you.